granny. I ain't never had me no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me. Get at me.
Got a minute feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two-up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta give respect for my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state of God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Falcons and the Cardinals coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 now. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of...
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Flush to his right. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
That is caught, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On second down, here's Murray. And he whips that one incomplete there. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Murray. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. That injury stoppage here and a lot of worried faces on that offense and on that sideline as Kyler Murray is in some discomfort. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 5-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 1. And this is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I feel like my man, Old Momentum, might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe Momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at the 20. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Thomas. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Now Thomas.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Thomas will look to throw.
That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Sliding out of the pocket.
That is incomplete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they're stopping behind the line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. Down to the 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not of that age. But
Let's go for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Thomas. This is intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's had just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Thomas, a final shot before break.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've come upon half.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think the key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the running a little more with a big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And another fine run there. This one good for 15. He's come out on a mission here to start this drive. Another first down. 49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. But now he appears to be in some pain. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Thomas barreling ahead. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth. They're going for it with the option right. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
First down, Falcon.
Shot, 17.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
52 blaster.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try to keep this series going.
They'll look to throw again. And that will be incomplete as well. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's defense does its job. Koo knocks this one through the post. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted. So first and 10 after a big mistake on fourth down with a penalty.
Check. Check pink. Smith red.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now second and 3.
Fight. 97.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts from 6 yards away. And the Falcons have retaken a third quarter lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, Thomas.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Thomas. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Back to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He's going to keep this again. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now he'll try to run with this.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
He's going to try and do this himself.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Off play action. Thomas. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on, set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Now 1st and goal.
They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll drop to throw.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football.
Here's to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts,
a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons have taken a 4th quarter lead.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense.
Down 24-20, 90 seconds remaining.
Back to throw.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. They'll look to throw.
And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Back to throw.
He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
He's back to throw. And he floated one out there incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
He'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Thomas barreling ahead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here's Thomas. And he's across for a touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it ends with what most likely will be the game-winning touchdown.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
33 rounds. Set, ready. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, the Cardinal season will continue as we say thanks.